Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 24th, also known as Christmas Eve, and today is a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, or when I wanted to, but got up and around, got the dogs out, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit. Wife got up, she had the day off work, so she was able to sleep in a little bit more, which worked out nice. Got a few things around the house accomplished. She got up and was awake in that, so I was able to get back in and get the dogs all fed and got to separate them all out while they're feeding and get them medicated and all the good fun that comes with that. So yeah, we had a couple other things, just chilling out in the morning, nothing too much going on. It was a chilly morning, so it was fun in the hot tub. It's a little chilly like that, it makes the hot tub time better, but the rest of the day I'd rather it be hot. I'd rather be sweaty than be cold, so kind of is what it is. But yeah, went ahead and basically chilled out there, got a few things done. I'm pretty much done with Christmas. All my prep and stuff, at this point there's nothing else I can do for it, so it's all set and ready to go, and just kind of chilling out in the process. So went ahead, and the wife decided she was going to go out and do some, I don't know, shopping or something, or run around doing whatever she was going to do as well. She had some things to take care of, but they decided that her and her dad were heading up to visit his brother and sister-in-law, and then I guess cousin, where it'd be. They would have had their Christmas brunch, I guess, to be with them. So they headed up towards Port Orange. They met at some restaurant, whatever. They hung out at the restaurant, had themselves a nice little meal. The way back, my wife stopped and had to stop by work to get some stuff that she was needing to get done, and then she also needed to pick up her ham because she got a Christmas ham and then forgot to bring it home, so she left it in the fridge there. So she stopped by, picked up the ham, so we can have that for tomorrow for our Christmas dinner. So I just hung out with the dogs. Pretty uneventful day for the most part, considering the fact how many dogs I have. One of the dogs is going home. I was supposed to go home about 6 tonight, and then a dog get dropped off at 10 a.m. And I gave my wife a hard time. I'm like, you're not gonna stick around until the dog gets dropped off? I'm like, I'm just kidding, it's fine. Luckily, she didn't stick around until the dog got dropped off, because she left before 10 a.m., which was great because the dog drop off kept getting pushed back. The husband has some medical issues that he can see another doctor, and waiting to get a prescription filled, and it's not great, especially this time of year. Heading into the holidays makes it worse, and they kept letting me know, kept getting pushed back, and it's all good, and it is what it is. So they dropped off about 1 o'clock, so the dog got dropped off. Super great dog, super great owners. Like, they're real, they keep me informed what's going on. So when they dropped off, my wife was actually here, so she went and sat outside with the dogs because they're all barking at the window and stuff, and the door, trying to get back in and play with the new dog. So went ahead, put the other dogs in, let her out, let her have a run of the yard, and I let the dogs out one at a time. They introduced to her, everybody got along splendidly, which is awesome. The one I did introduce was the lab puppy. I introduced him last because he is a lot for anybody to deal with, especially old dogs. They get annoyed by him pretty quickly. So, and she yelled at him, she barked at him, she growled at him, she nipped at him, and really kind of gave him a what to, because he was being too much of a puppy. But worked out well, everything smoothed down, got a couple things done, just chilling out, in and out with the dogs and hanging out, having a good time for the day. And then went ahead from there, decided to get my run in. So I'm like dogging getting picked up till like 6. I got plenty of time. Got the dogs all situated where they need to be, and I headed down a run, told my wife what to do. But if they start getting ornery and stuff, do this, this, and this, whatever, and everything worked out smoothly. Was out on my run, wasn't gone too long yet, and I got a text from the owners saying they're getting back early and want to pick the dog up at like 4:45, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, thought I had until 6. So now I'm looking at my time schedule, like I can get back by then, but if I head back straight now, then I'm there way too early. I don't have time for a shower because it was that weird time frame of getting it after 4 already kind of thing. So went ahead and kind of cut my run a little on the shorter side, finished up my run where I wanted, got back to the house with about a half an hour to kill. Got the crate and stuff ready, got the food and all the toys and that, and the leashes, I think, all ready to go. And then went ahead and was able to give them back their dog, let their dogs inside so they weren't messing this stuff up. And that wife hung out with them so they weren't being annoying at the door, which wasn't so bad because I took them outside as opposed to bringing a dog in. It's a lot easier to take a dog out, especially when he's the highest energy neurotic dog. And not really neurotic, I guess, just super playful dog. So we chatted a little bit, told them about how the trip went, or asked about how the trip went. Gave them a couple gifts. I made some Christmas tree ornaments this year with the dog's fur.
I brushed the dogs and I stuffed the fur down inside the ornaments, and then wrote their name and year on it. Gave them that, and then I gave them a keychain with my information on it, saying in case like in a wreck, telling people they have an animal at home and I may be able to help care for it. So gave them that information as well. A little 3D printed ornament I'd actually made last year that I hadn't given out, and I made more than I gave out last year. So gave him that, and he seemed super appreciative of that. So headed back in, grabbed myself a shower, and then knocked out our dinner, which we weren't really sure what we were doing for dinner, and kind of figuring out what it was going to be. And I left our meatballs, but it'd been long enough that we're going to throw them away. Didn't trust them, so we ended up doing some bar beer battered shrimp, which turned out to be more like a shrimp paste, like a weird sliced up thing, like more like corn balls with shrimp in them. They weren't that great. I don't know where they came from, but so I said don't buy those again. Those weren't really good. We did those. We also did some chicken strips, and don't remember what else. We had something else in there. So basically things we could knock out in the air fryer. When instead of trying to, the temperatures were way off and times way off, I cooked the shrimp bites first, and then while we're eating the shrimp bites, I cooked the chicken strips. So we basically had like a 2-course meal in that process, so having them all at the same time. So kept things a lot hotter, a lot longer, worked out well. So watched another episode of Laddermilk, and I still love that show. It's kind of oddball at times, but I'm a big fan of that show. So we enjoyed that. Then I headed back outside with the pups. We talked about opening up a gift and like Christmas Eve, and she decided she didn't want to do that. She's never done it before. She said, "I want to start a tradition now." And I said, "Cool, just know a lot of people do it." Thought I'd ask. So chatted about what our schedule was for tomorrow. Trying to figure out when our dad's coming over and when we're eating and when we're opening gifts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we did that. Ended back outside, rotating the dogs in and out, and everybody's getting along splendidly. Got rid of the super high energy puppy and got a lazier old dog, which makes things a little bit more peaceful for me. So it's all doing good. But yeah, hung out there, had myself a nice cigar, chat a few people online, sent out a few just comments and stuff. One of my buddies that I know, kind of more of an acquaintance almost. We know each other pretty well, but we don't hang out. We haven't hung out in a long time actually. He moved out of state, but we still talk online and stuff quite a bit, and we've talked on the phone before. We both have issues to talk about. We both like each other's difference of life and insight on things. So, and he's got an older dog that was his mother's dog that's in the process of passing away, and they were going to put the dog down a couple days ago, and the dog kind of came out of it, was doing better. And I gave him the warning of, hey, if you think she's going to go downhill over Christmas and the vet can't get in. I gave him the story about Bruce, where last minute when he went downhill, I had to scramble to find some place that could basically take care of it and basically make sure he didn't suffer, kind of thing. So I had a company that claimed they would come to my house. They said even for an extra fee, they could be at my house like within the hour, 2 hours max. I have to pay a higher fee, and they tell me on like it'll be 4 days from now if I get someone to my house. And I'm like, my dog ain't gonna make 4 days. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I had to scramble, and he reached out. He talked to the vet, talked to other people and stuff, and he has 2 different things lined up. So that's good that he has a backup to a backup, which I thought I had a backup to a backup. So I had a very reputable company who told me numerous times we talked to him, absolutely 100%, this is what we do. We can get there. We have regular scheduled time or emergency fee, just charge extra. So we had that conversation, which was never the funnest thing. But like I said, we haven't hung out much. He's actually back in Florida, but he's down South Florida, and he moved up towards Atlanta. He's been doing a bunch of movies and acting and TV shows and all kinds of stuff. So he's up there where it's just a lot more work for him. So I'm thinking sounds like he might try and swing by on the way up and hang out here a little bit, depending on how long he's here. So we'll see what happens in that whole process. But yeah, wife decided to take father-in-law out to go look at Christmas lights. So they jumped in the convertible and they ran around town looking at Christmas lights with the heated seats on, which is always nice. And everything's good there. So it's kind of a blessed life we live, that we're able to financially make decisions in the past that set us up where we had the ability to buy the house across the street from us, got my father-in-law out of assisted living, put him in our old house, and allowed her to be able to help take care of him, which got him out of assisted living is a big thing. And 2, allows her to do stuff like this, to take her father out to go look at Christmas lights. So yeah, headed back in, had myself some avocado. It's out of salsa, so I ended up mixing it up with some lemon juice and some pickle juice, and turned out pretty damn good actually with my chips and salsa. So chips and avocado, I guess. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.